pushing through. We have 5 games left, right, until the break. Big games, they matter. Our record's important to us. Obviously, we want to make the playoffs. We have a new expectation. We want to, prove to people that we're here, we've arrived, and we're here to make the playoffs and make a big push. So it's really important we just lock in, win the games at home, because those are more controllable. And then when we hit the road, we take care of business. But for me personally, it's just playing my minutes hard. I think that's something she's been telling all of us is to, when we're in, play your minutes hard, and then, we can tag each other out. But we are really deep and we can all, come in and make a difference in the game. And so that's kind of the mindset we all need to have these next couple games before we get a little break.
Great. Thank you, Ron. Next, we're going to go to Ariana Vedia. Ariana, go ahead and ask your question.
Hey, Bella, what's something you've been working on specifically for this upcoming series against Chicago?
Yeah, I think it's just being physical with the posts. They have posts that can pick and pop. They have Candace Parker. They just have, great post players that can play one-on-one, play well, with each other. So I think for me, it's just really locking into the scout, knowing their tendencies, and then making sure that I'm aggressive as well on the offensive end. We know this is a team that we can score on, and I just want to be, make an impact on the offensive end as well, however I can. But mostly it's just really locking into the scout, knowing the other players' tendencies and making sure I can take care of the defensive end of the ball.
Thank you.
Next, we have a question submitted via the chat. Bella, even though you're in your second year, you have a younger person on the roster next to you who's just the best bigs in the league. What have you been able to talk with and maybe tell Charlie to help her improve her game? And what have you learned from playing against the likes of Griner and Charles and the rest of the best centers the W has to offer?
Yeah, I think, your rookie year, you just learn a lot. And so I just learned a lot in the minutes I was out on the floor, and the time I spent watching film and watching my team play. And I feel way more prepared on the defensive end for sure, guarding some of these great players. I think me and Charlie spend a lot of time just talking together. We're like the fives on the team, the center. So we spend a lot of time, working out together with the coaches. So we're hearing the same things. And I think for me, it's just giving her all the advice I can, everything I've learned, the little tendencies, the little tricks you learn just, with experience out on the court. And I think we're just constantly kind of in communication about that. And we're tagging in for each other a lot. So I think, if she comes off, the court and I saw something, I'll make sure to let her know, and she does the same for me. But I mean, there's a lot to learn. There's some really incredible, posts in this league. And so, you just kind of take it game by game and, try to study them and see what you can do to impact, how they score, make it harder for them.
Great, thank you. Hey guys, do we have any other questions for Bella? All right, well, thank